The Untold Story of the Land Cruiser V8. An original long motivational and documentary-style story about an automotive legend. Chapter 1. The Beginning of a Legend. Before it became the symbol of quiet power, the Toyota Land Cruiser was simply an answer to a question. Greater than, what kind of vehicle can survive anything? In the 1950s, Toyota engineers built the early Land Cruisers as rugged military vehicles. Little did they know they were laying the foundation for a legend, one that decades later would evolve into the Land Cruiser V8, the ultimate blend of brute strength and luxury. Chapter 2. The Arrival of the V8. It was the early 2000s when Toyota decided to do something radical, combine its proven Land Cruiser off-road DNA with a smooth, powerful V8 engine. What came next was the Land Cruiser 100 and 200 series, fitted with engines like the 4.5L twin-turbo V8 diesel 1 VDF-TV, 4.6L petrol V8 1 URFE, 5.7L petrol V8 3 URFE. Each engine was more than numbers on paper. They offered torque that could tow a yacht, climb dunes, or cross continents, effortlessly and quietly. Chapter 3. Built for journeys, not destinations. Meet Ali, an overlander from Oman who spent years exploring remote wadis and mountains in his Land Cruiser V8. Ali's story isn't about the specs, it's about how the car became part of his life. One day, deep in the Wahiba sands, Ali's convoy got stuck. While others dug and struggled, Ali calmly engaged. Checkmark low-range gearing. Checkmark locking center differential. Checkmark crawl control in later models. With steady momentum, the Land Cruiser climbed out of soft sand, not dramatically, but with the calmness of engineering mastery. Ali tells friends, greater than, in the desert, it's not the loudest engine or fanciest badge that saves you. It's a car that quietly does what it promises. Chapter 4. The Secret Inside, Luxury and Silence. From the outside, the Land Cruiser V8 is all business. Bold grille, strong lines, and that unmistakable shape. Inside, it's a different world. Premium leather seats with heating and cooling. Wood grain trim adding warmth to utility. 4-zone climate control so passengers never argue about temperature. JBL premium sound system that turns mountain roads into private concerts. While the desert rages outside, passengers relax as if riding in a luxury sedan. Chapter 5. The Genius of the Undercarriage. What makes the Land Cruiser V8 special isn't what you see, it's what's hidden underneath. Checkmark full-time 4-wheel drive. Checkmark robust ladder frame chassis built to handle twisting forces off-road. Checkmark KDSS kinetic dynamic suspension system that automatically adapts. Firm on highways for stability. Flexible off-road for wheel articulation. And then there's multi-terrain select. Rock, sand, mud and snow. Loose rock. The car adjusts throttle, brakes, and traction, so even novice drivers feel confident. Chapter 6. Quiet Strength, the Power of the V8. Let's talk power. The 5.7L V8 petrol produces approximately 362 horsepower and approximately 530 Nm torque. The 4.5L twin-turbo diesel V8 offers approximately 650 to 700 Nm torque at low RPM. But the magic isn't top speed, it's usable power. Towing up to 3,500 kilograms. Climbing 45-degree slopes without strain. Crossing rivers thanks to approximately 700 mm wading depth. The V8 doesn't scream. It hums, power delivered quietly, reassuringly. Chapter 7. A Global Citizen. Travel to Australia. You'll see Land Cruiser version 8s in the outback, hundreds of kilometers from the nearest mechanic. In Africa, aid workers trust them to deliver medicine to remote villages. In Russia, Land Cruiser version 8s glide silently through icy roads. Across cultures, the message is the same. Greater than, you can trust this machine to bring you home. Chapter 8. The Soul of an Adventurer. Sophia, a wildlife photographer, shares her story. I remember being deep in the Serengeti, shooting sunrise. Suddenly, the sky darkened, a storm rolled in. Other tourists panicked, but I sat in my Land Cruiser V8, camera ready. The rain turned roads to rivers, but thanks to checkmark high ground clearance, checkmark full-time 4WD, checkmark crawl control, I got the shot, and got back safely. She calls her Land Cruiser greater than, my silent guardian. Chapter 9. Technology that listens. Modern Land Cruiser V8 models add thoughtful technology. Adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert, blind spot monitoring, 12.3, touchscreen with navigation. Yet Toyota kept the philosophy. Tech should help the driver, not overwhelm. Chapter 10. The price of true reliability. The Land Cruiser V8 isn't cheap. Maintenance isn't either. But talk to owners after 200,000 or 300,000 kilometers. Greater than, worth every cent. Because it's not about price, it's about value. Engineered to last decades. Resale value often higher than competitors. You save money by avoiding breakdowns in places where help might never come. Chapter 11. Why the Land Cruiser V8 is different. Other SUVs chase trends. Flashy screens, low-profile tires, delicate bodywork. The Land Cruiser V8 was designed backward. Start with, what if roads disappeared? Add, what if passengers still want comfort? The result, an SUV that's equally at home in a 5-star hotel driveway or on a trail with no name. Chapter 12. Farewell to the V8. In recent years, Toyota retired the V8 from new Land Cruiser 300 series, replacing it with lighter, smaller twin-turbo V6 engines. Why? Emissions, fuel economy, global regulations. Yet the Land Cruiser V8 remains a symbol of an era, when engineers built cars to survive the world, not just traffic. Chapter 13. Lessons from a machine. What can we learn from a car? Don't announce your strength, show it when needed. True capability is often invisible. Luxury means comfort wherever life takes you, not just inside city limits. The best plans, and machines, are built for the unexpected. Chapter 14. Owners speak. Muhammad, Saudi Arabia. Greater than, my Land Cruiser V8 crossed the empty quarter. No roads, just dunes. It never complained. Emily, USA. Greater than, it's my family's road trip car. Kids watch movies inside, but I know it can handle anything outside. Tabo, Botswana. Greater than, I carry water to villages during floods. I trust only the Land Cruiser V8. Chapter 15. The Unridden Miles. The real magic of the Land Cruiser V8 isn't horsepower or chrome. It's the thousands of unsung miles. Quiet dawn drives to hidden lakes. Night drives under desert stars. Rescue missions, weddings, road trips, and unplanned adventures. A machine becomes legendary when it becomes part of your life story. Epilogue. The spirit lives on. Though the V8 may fade from showrooms, its spirit lives in stories like Ali's, Sophia's, Muhammad's, and maybe yours. The Land Cruiser V8 reminds us. Greater than, real strength doesn't shout. It moves silently, but leaves tracks everywhere it goes. Key summary of features for viewers who want details. Checkmark powerful V8 petrol and diesel engines. Checkmark full-time 4WD with low range. Checkmark KDSS adaptive suspension. Checkmark multi-terrain select and crawl control. Checkmark luxury interior. Leather, wood trim, climate control. Checkmark premium sound and infotainment. Checkmark advanced safety. Adaptive cruise, blind spot monitor. Checkmark legendary reliability and resale value. Checkmark up to approximately 3,500 kilograms towing. Checkmark approximately 700 millimeters weighting depth. Checkmark global service network. Writing hand closing. Greater than, you don't just drive a Land Cruiser V8. You share the road with every driver who trusted it before you, and add your own miles too. It's quiet legend. Pushpin if you'd like, I can also create. Checkmark on-screen captions. Checkmark chapter timestamps. Checkmark video thumbnail text. Checkmark hashtags, keywords and tags for YouTube. Would you like me to prepare those? Arv Globe.